in that time. Mitch Raposo calling in right now. Mitch Raposo calling in. What's going on, Mitch? How you doing, brother?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man, and I can already tell in your voice. Let me switch over to the scene. I was just telling the audience here what was going on with you. And people who've been tuning into Pure Evil MMA have been listening to you the past year or so, year and a half so, on this podcast and seeing you on the vlogs after your fights. And we've been enjoying watching your career bloom. And finally you had a chance to make your pro debut. You go through the weight cut, you stay away from cupcakes, and then what happens? You get that call at 8 in the morning. How does this call go? What's going through your head? Start us off right when you see that phone ringing. What did you feel in your gut?
So, man, I was like a little bit of a tough time sleeping throughout the night of my fight day. So I'm usually up pretty early. You know, I'm just anxious. I'm ready to fight. I'm just excited. I just have a hard time standing still on my fight days, right? So I'm up 7 o'clock in the morning. I make my coffee. I'm relaxed. I'm shadowboxing. Listening to good music, good vibes. My coach calls. My coach Brian Raposo calls me at about probably 8:05, something like that. And that's not out of the norm. He usually always calls me fight day. He does his signature kind of like, yeah, what's up, Mitchell? Yeah, how you doing? You ready to go? You know what I mean? He kind of gives me that, it's fight day. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're me and him are extremely close. Me, him, Tommy. So, but then he calls and I'm like, what's up, coach? He's I've been around sports since I was a little kid, and I've heard stories so many stories already, growing up in the sport of fighters on TV talking about, dude, I got my call from my manager, I called from my coach.
Yeah.
The fight was out, so I could just hear in his voice that I'm like, what's up, coach? Like, what's up, man? And I just knew it, man. I was like, shit. Today's my day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was going to happen to me eventually, and something crazy was going to happen to me a week ago, whatever. And he drops the bomb on me. He's like, yo, Lyell's out.
What exactly happened? How did he drop out? Did he get injured? Do you know what happened? Why he dropped out?
He said that. I immediately bawled. I thought crying. I'm like, I put a lot of work into this, man. I felt like it was. I just felt fireworks. It was going to be fireworks for me last night. I just knew it. I mean, I was going to put on a show, man. I was going to get my first knockout. And it was going to be an absolute violent mauling. I just knew it. I had that firework feeling. And so I guess it was happening while I was sleeping. You know what I'm saying? When I came in, I do my normal thing, after weigh-ins, eat, go home, relax, go to my traditional little weigh-in dinner I do with my best friends, being about the 3 of my best friends. I went home, went to bed around midnight. But I guess around midnight, Paul Fair called my manager Tyson and told him the news. I guess he had some type of thing with his apartment, and his wife didn't want him to leave. And Mike Paul Fair doesn't get enough credit. This dude, I did my part as well, though. I used to not be a great ticket seller. I used to be 20 tickets, whatever. I pushed 80 tickets, and I know we're going to clear 100 next time. I was able to push a lot of tickets, and he was able to pull some drinks for me. He ended up, tripling the kid's salary, sweetening the kid's pop. You know what I mean? Granted, the kid was coming in to get his ass kicked. There's no doubt about that. But, we're talking, the kid tripled the salary. So it's like, Mike pulled some serious strings for the fight to happen. And the kid was down to do it. He was like, oh, you're going to offer me that? Okay. Coming back 10 minutes, and Mike was going to put him on a train. He was going to move us to the first fight of the night. Wow. It was going to be all for this guy, man. Just come and get his ass kicked, make his money and leave. Mike was doing all that just for me, man. Honestly, the dude deserves so much credit. And after that, Mike still paid me my show and my win money.
Nice.
And he gave me a percentage of the ticket still of the people who didn't refund, which is, the most a promoter could do for me. You know what I mean? Mike's a smart guy, and he realized, hey, I could either make Mitch's fans happy now, you know what I mean, and lose a little bit of money. And so for next time, they buy tickets again. Mitch sells a great amount of tickets, gets a big, huge crowd there, and I can invest in this kid. Or he could have made not selfish, but a decision basically on business to make a short buck and not offer any refunds or not pay me, right? So he's the man. But so Mike then Matt Lyell comes back and says, "Oh, I can't make it." So this is crazy. I guess Mike was trying to do some kid in Vermont. He almost did it, but then he had something come up. He offered some kid in New York the same thing, triple the kid's salary. The kid's like, oh, let me search up Mitch's name. He's searching my name. We'll never hear back. I'm like, whatever, dude. So they're doing this all night, man. Tyson and Mike, man, they're working extremely hard trying to get me a fight. And we had that kid from New York. It was a great fight. I was going to step up. You know what I mean? I was ready to go, man. Anybody that took that kid, it was, you know what I mean, obviously within reason, you know what I mean? But we were ready to fight. I was ready to go. It didn't work out. Brian calls me around 10:30 because we were going to know noon was the deadline. And Brian calls me at 10:30, tells me no fight. Try to refund some tickets. You know what I mean? Let you know the news. And honestly, he was telling me, and I didn't care about the money. I didn't care about any of that. I told him, look, cut to the chase. Am I fighting tonight or not? And he told me, unfortunately, not, man. And I started crying. I mean, it is what it is. It sucks. I put in so much work to this, and I had a huge crowd coming out. You know what I mean? Like, Ray, my boy Rennie was on the card. It was going to be fireworks, man, for my whole team. You know what I mean? Like it was for him, it was going to be for me. It was going to be such a great night.
Yeah,
and,
you have a lot of people come out for your fights. Every time I'm there, like, last time I went to your fight at Ammo, like, your family was outside supporting you. Like, it's unreal how many people come out.
Yeah, like, I could tell you, it's tough sometimes. You know, you got the crazy ticket sales, like, Chris O'Brien's the crazy ticket seller, Randy Costa, absolute killer, like, and obviously the dude could sell out a freaking place, man. His numbers for a local show is pretty insane. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, it's a little tough for me sometimes because kids my age they do have, like, you know what I mean, the finances are not really there, like, even like older people. Like, I mean, I just turned 20. I'm a kid, you know what I mean? A lot of my friends are 18, 19, like, you know what I mean?
I gotta ask you, Mitch.
You know what I mean?
Like, I gotta ask you, even though you're anxious to get in there and make your pro debut after the fight fell out, what were your coaches saying? Did they think that was a smart idea to take an opponent on short notice, or, you know, what were your coaches saying? Like, did they want you to do that?
Yeah. To be honest, I feel my coaches are everything in me, especially Tyson as well, dude. Man, all three of them they do their thing, man. Like Brian Tommy watched the tape, Tyson will also watch the tape. Brian Tommy's obviously decision is ultimate. They have the ultimate decision. Tyson, you know what I mean? But they just mesh so well, so there's never really anything. And they were down, you know what I mean? I'm just so well-rounded that it's tough for you to put someone in there with me that I'm not going to be able to really, like, expose. You know what I mean? On the feet, you know what I mean? If they're a wrestler, cool, try taking me down, bro, 'cause it's not going to happen. And try finding me on the feet, 'cause it's not going to happen. Oh, you're a striker, cool, try stopping this double leg. You know what I mean? It's not, like, obviously within reason, but the guys that they were offering, I mean, on 12 hours notice, I was more than I was going to do. They weren't any better than Matt Lyall, I'll tell you that right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think Matt Lyall, I told my dad was like, Mitch, what do you think, man? Like, this guy is kind of, man, I was going to kill that dude. I know I was, man. That dude, I was going to absolutely murder this dude, and it sucks that he didn't show up, but someone can get it, you know what I mean? My next fight, April, whatever. I mean, whatever's next, you can just get it. It is what it is.
That's my next question. Like, I know it's so frustrating, and now you've already went through the weight cut. You went through all of that, so I bet you're even more anxious now to get your pro debut. When is that supposed to happen now?
Yeah, right now, it sucks, man. Like, everybody knows, right? I think any fighter that listens to this right now will understand what I'm about to say. After win, lose, whatever, right? Obviously, the win is the most important, whatever. But after a fight, man, there's always like just like a week. The week after a fight is just such a relief. It's such like a damn. Like, you know, I did it. You go out, you make your money. You know, you eat a lot, you do your thing, and I didn't get to have. And honestly, I never had this experience. Like, I never noticed how how good that feels until now. You know what I mean? Because I didn't get to have that. It's like, well, I did all the work to get to have that like victorious feeling. Waking up on Sunday morning, waking up realizing you just beat some dude's ass. You know what I mean? You want to know. I'm climbing the UFC like I'm working I'm doing it all. Doing everything I said I was going to do. And waking up, just going to eat wherever I wanted, going hang out with my buddies all day, and whoever. And so I didn't get to have that. And it sucks, man. It really sucks. Tyson was working on something maybe next year for Combat Zone, but one of my coaches can't make it. And honestly, Combat Zone, I'm not going to sell any tickets. This is my pro debut. I want to make a statement. I want my support system there. This isn't my second pro fight. This isn't my second amateur fight. This is my professional debut, and I want to. My coaches agree to. We're gonna wait. I mean, maybe Bellator. That would be a pretty big pro debut in 3 weeks, but the chances are pretty slim. I mean, that card's already kind of filled up, and you know, I mean, putting a top prospect like me on the card, finding the right opponent on 3 weeks always might be tough to do. But Tyson is one of the best at what he does, so I wouldn't put it past him. But I think the chance that we're looking at, man, is Mike Colbert, Case Titans in April. You know, I think it's more time for me to keep my momentum going. I'm going to get back in the gym tomorrow, and I think April we're going to do my pro debut. It's going to be ASAP, you know what I mean? Without a doubt. I mean, I don't take time off. I'm in the gym every single day, so whenever a fight's ready to pop off, I'm ready to go.
Right now, pretty much, you're saying that you got fighter blue balls. Like, you're ready to go in and get the release.
Sure.
Was it weird sitting there watching everyone else fight and knowing that, you know, that was supposed to be you?
Stop, dude. It stopped. Like, it just was not fun, man. Like, I was there, and I was with my buddies, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, this sucks. Now, no offense to the guys at the beginning. I mean, I'm a competitive kid, so I have no problem being, some people call it arrogant or whatever, but watching the fights early in the night, man, and I'm just watching some of these guys, and I'm just like, dude, like, this isn't like, there's no shot of knocking anybody, but, man, I just know I was going to put on a good show, put on what the fans deserve. My boy Randy, of course, came through. That kid, absolute freaking stud. Goes there, takes care of business in 40 seconds. That kid has the shortest fight I've ever seen, and obviously probably the most exciting fight I've ever seen in a short amount of time. So he went out there, he took care of business. His fight was fireworks. Some of those fights they were like sloppy. They weren't fun. Like, they weren't fun to watch. They kind of pissed me off. You know what I mean? They're kind of like, I didn't want to be there, so I wanted to go home. I left after Randy fought. You know what I mean? I was there for him, and obviously to handle some business with Mike. So, it is what it is. It sucked. It absolutely sucked being there, but I saw my boy win, so I ended up leaving. You know what I mean? It sucked.
Randy's the real deal, man. I'm really excited to see what happens with him.
My boy.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the UFC really soon. I mean, this day and age.
I'll say, me and him, we talk about it every day, and obviously he had a quicker start, as pretty good than me. He's got 4 fights, I have none. I'm telling you, I think he's going to get in the UFC at the end of the year 2019, then I'm going to be right after him in 2020. And this is going to be the most momentum. Then you got Robin, Calvin, Bosniak, Lauzon, plus they're all doing huge shit in the show anyway. They're already killing it in the UFC. And I'm telling you, I think Randy's going to do it this year. I'm going to do it 2020. And New England MMA, man, I'm telling you, they're going to have 2 like, big-time prospects, like, right off the bat. And I think that's exactly, I'm telling you, that's how it's going to go down. I mean, that kid, he's going to get in this year. I don't see why not. You know what I mean? He's not at all. The kid's not at all, so I don't see why not. I'm going to be right there right after him in 2020.
Also, Mikey Kimball as well making things happen.
I'm not. It's a great fight. You know what I mean? But he's fighting him and Duma. Duma's my boy. That kid is an absolute hard-nosed savage. I'm sure. I train with him a lot more. Me and Kimball are cool. You know what I mean? Like, we have that kind of mutual respect. He's a young killer in the game. I mean, he sees me that way. So, like, it's kind of like we just have that mutual respect. You know what I mean? But obviously, Duma's my boy. I train with him a lot more than I train with Mike. Man, I think it's going to be a great fight. You know what I mean? But Mike's the next one. He's marking himself the right way. At the end of the day, you know this. I mean, and you've even brought this up by interviewing me. You got to have that kind of, like, that it about you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I honestly, like, it's crazy to me. That's what blows my mind. I haven't even, like, my amateur experience, whatever, people can talk shit what they want. But, like I said, I don't even have a big knockout yet. Or a big, like, stoppage yet. I don't even have that yet. And my buzz, and I just, like, I can count 15 people that came up to me yesterday, man, how they were so bummed that I wasn't on the card. So that just shows you, man, somebody, like going back to Mike Hipple, he promotes himself the right way. He's must-see TV, right? And I do that. Randy does that. So Mike, man, he's the killer, and I think him and Duma are going to have, a great fight. Duma's an absolute beast, man. So that's going to be, I'm interested to see how that fight plays out. You know? I think it's going to be a huge fight for both.
I also got to ask you, you didn't get to see the main event with Joe Giannetti, obviously. Did you get to see the replay? What were your thoughts there?
I saw the finish, and I don't know, man. It's a stop of, I didn't get to watch the fight yet, right? But I heard Conor was winning the fight, and Conor, we're in the 3rd round. The dude's 2 rounds up. You're in a triangle. Conor's his head looked like he was about to squeak out. And come on, man, I understand it with elbows, but man, we're talking. These are 2 high-level pros with wins on their record. This is like people don't understand. Like if you go 5-6-0 at UFC, you're on the UFC's radar. You lose a fight, you got to win at least 3 in a row. You know what I mean? You got to win at least 3 in a row to get back on the UFC's radar. Most likely, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So these, you gotta like. It's the same thing with the TJ Cejudo thing. I think honestly think this was way worse than TJ and Cejudo. Don't get me. I think it was way worse. I think JoJo. I'm not saying JoJo wouldn't finish them. I think I traded with JoJo's a killer. I just think maybe they should have just waited a little bit longer. Like, come on, like the guy's like, man. I think I don't know who was I don't know how hard he was hitting him. I mean, it didn't look like he was hitting him very hard. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, JoJo's an absolute star. The kid, I know he didn't have the performance he wanted in the tough finale, and it was unfortunately cut. That kid deserves to be in the UFC, and I think, you know what I mean, I'm happy for him getting the win, man. I think the finish was stupid, though. It was kind of, you know what I mean? I know JoJo wouldn't want to, I know JoJo's happy he got the win, but I know the type of competitor he is. He wishes he kind of had a little, no controversy. You don't want, as an athlete, man, you don't want to win something, the biggest thing of your life, because we all know every fight's the biggest fight of our lives. We don't want to win it. We don't want to win it and have people, oh, man, with this. Like, you don't want controversy. You want clear cut, like, nobody can say shit. You know what I mean? You want simple as that, right?
100%. I also got to ask you, you brought up something against TJ versus Henry Cejudo. That is your division. Henry Cejudo was trying to fight for, to save your division. Do you think that that's going to happen, or do you think they get a rematch? What are your thoughts there? Do you think, what do you think?
I don't know, man. I was at the card, and, man, who's in the flyweight division? Like, I can't even name.
Oh, that's right. You were there. I was checking out your Instagram. You actually, you were in attendance with your boys.
Yeah, man, what is there? Like, I don't know, like. It's like, who's in the division? I can't even, like, you know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, if they kept it, and I go in the UFC and I want to fight, I could probably call up friggin', Dustin Ortiz, you know what I mean? Like, there's no guys. Like, who am I going to fight? In my opinion, the fight was just, I don't know, I think Cejudo's a superstar. I think he made that flyweight title something. I say that right now. You know what I mean? He did it in one fight. He did what Mighty Mouse couldn't do in 11 title defense. He did it in one fight. Right? And I think if he was champion this whole time, I think the division would be one of the strongest in the UFC. I think Mighty Mouse, he's amazing, did what he did. I do think his personality kind of kind of killed the division. And he wants to see who wins the fight, takes on TJ right off the bat. Come on, man. Like, you can't, that's a competitor. People want to see that. People don't want to see, I'm going to go power wash my fans, blah, 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 pay me more money. But yes, we don't need to get paid. We also need to get paid, but Cejudo's a smart man. He went out there, he started TJ, whatever. I still think TJ is a better fighter. Whatever, he did what he did, and he beat TJ. Cejudo just made himself a superstar, and he's going to make more money now. You know what I mean? And I think Dana White gets flack with him out. He's a huge Dana White fan, whatever. Dana White's Dana White, and then one day he's going to be my boss. You know what I mean? So I was just shit. But, like, he said it before. You make the guys who fight, the guys who step up, those are the guys the fans love, and those are the guys who make a lot of money. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. You don't have to be. Cejudo's an Olympic gold medalist wrestler. You know what I mean? But he's a superstar now. You know why? Because he went up. He made the flyweight division very interesting. I beat this guy. Oh, let me get TJ. Let me get the guy above me. Let me get the pound for pound bantamweight gold. Let me get him. You know what I mean? So it's like that. I think it's a good thing. But at the end of the day, I honestly think TJ proved. Come on, man. The guy made 125, and I don't think he looked as bad as people think he did, man. I really don't. Like, I don't think he looked that bad. But the fact that TJ, I think he kind of proved. I'm happy if they keep it because, like I said, I can go to either one, right? I think eventually I'm going to move up to 135 anyway, but whatever. They keep it as it is. But I think TJ proved, listen, he's a 135-pound champ, right? And I honestly think he's too small for 45, but he's small. He's a small enough guy to make 125, and he's a champion at 135. I think he proved if there's 6 guys in the flyweight division anyway, move up those top 6 guys to 135. If not, if they keep it, I think they should just sign up a bunch of talent. You know what I mean? Keep do what they do. You know what I mean? There's obviously tons of flyweight talent in the world. So it's like, it's kind of like, it can go, I can understand both sides of the coin, you know what I mean? But like I said, TJ kind of proved he obviously didn't beat Cejudo. And obviously Cejudo's probably bigger than some bantamweight. He's bigger than TJ. TJ kind of proved that he went down to 125, and he made the weight, and he's a king at 135. So I think he proved he could do both, you know what I mean? So why can't these other guys at flyweight do both, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, and kind of like,
luckily for you, you're so young that you're obviously still growing. You're not gonna stop growing for the next, 6, 7 years. So.
I mean, but no, without a doubt, man. It's just like, man, thank God I'm not the shortest guy. Like, if I was like 5 foot or some shit, man, like, or 5'1", like John Dodson or some shit. Johnson's a freak. I mean, he does his thing at 135. I think he's gonna be better at 135. But I got some height to me, man. So like, I'm not the shortest guy. But I think me putting on max is honestly inevitable, and I think I'm going to be probably even better at 35. They keep it, I'll go back down. I got options, man. I think I can do both, and I think that's something the UFC likes anyway. So, we're gonna see where this goes. Right now, I'm just focused on getting my first pro win. I know it's tough not to look in the future because I do have a lot of buzz and hype around me, but I'm excited to get this pro debut out of the way, man. I cannot wait. After yesterday, I'm itching to get back in there, so I cannot wait.
My last question to you, what did Rob say to you about all this? Did you talk to Rob? Because, he's been through this before.
Yeah, he actually texted me this morning, and I saw him get the fight. He said, "What's up, Pure?" And I talked to him very brief. He was walking Randy out, and then he texted me this morning. He asked me what's next, and Tyson even told me, it's like, Rob, this happened to Rob. This happened. I think it was the day before. Yeah, I think he was supposed to fight. I remember. I didn't even know Rob at the time, but I was also a fan of the sport. UFC 204. I think he was supposed to fight Ian West Hill or something like that. And he was supposed to fight in England. I remember that, and his fight got pulled. And I never knew why. Tyson told me, he's like, I'm always talking about this fight, but it was Sean Shelby called him. Rob was cutting his last pound, and the guy was out of the fight. You know what I mean? Like, this happens. It might happen again. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You got to roll with the punches in the sport. The greats roll with the punches. There's no superstition bullshit. There's no. You got to be able to roll. This is the fucking shit happens. It's crazy. I could have fought first last night. I was gonna fight 12, one of the main features of the card, and I was gonna go move on and get fight first. That wasn't gonna phase me. It is what it is. You got to roll with the punches. It's like the fight game's crazy, and it is what it is. It happened to me. And it might happen to me again. Who knows? I'm ready to just get back to work. I mean, it is what it is. The fight game. This is what I've done my whole life. This is who I am. So it's like I'm not. I thought it is what it is. Whatever happens, I'm gonna roll with it, and we'll see. I mean, April pro debut, and I think I'm gonna have some better luck this time. You know what I mean?
Mitch, I want to thank you so much for joining us here on Pure Evil MMA once again. Looking forward to what 2019 brings you, my man. And you know what we like to do at this point in the interview? I hand the imaginary microphone over to you. If you have any shout-outs, sponsors, anything at all, the floor is now all yours.
And a huge shout-out to Regiment Training Center. And obviously my new strength and conditioning coach, Mike Fernandez at Infinite Fitness. And I've never felt so good going into a fight in my life. And, like, I'm talking, like, I've never felt like, just, like, in my sparring, in my pure power. Dude, I'm telling you, I've never felt like this before. And he's just an absolute genius. So, you know, a huge shout out to him. You know, top game manager, Tyson Charlie, best in the game. Ralph Font, Randy Costa, Calvin Cater. You know what I mean? Brian Raposo, Tommy Teixeira. So, you know, I mean, those are the guys, and we're gonna get ready for April. You know, I mean, I'll see you guys there, my pro debut, and so get this ball rolling.
Mitch, I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully, I'll see you at Bellator. If you're going to be there, I'll be ringside on press row. So maybe I'll catch you by the bathrooms or something. We'll catch up. But
yeah, for sure, Bo. Yeah, we'll introduce on. All right.
Other than that, man, have a great night, and you know you'll get that release sooner than later. So we're looking forward to it.
Thank you. Have a good night, buddy.
Later. There you guys go, Mitch Raposo, training alongside some of the best in the sport. Like you said, when I said Rob, I was talking about Rob Font. He trains alongside Rob for a while now. Let me get Terry set up here. Terry Phoenix Cartwright. Hey, are you ready? Let me see if Justin Ledette messaged me back. No, so he's probably fucking passed out. I'm going to tell him, you know what, I'll wait till I'm done with the Terry interview. If he hits me up, he hits me up. But Justin Ledette, man, he's a couple of days away from making his fight against Johnny Walker with an amazing 2018 with that debut that he had. I was absolutely blown away. He's a goofy character. He kind of seems nerdy, but, man, he's fucking dangerous. He's long. He's lanky. And Justin Ledette, man, in his experience inside the UFC already, he has a performance of the night bonus. He's fought people like Chase Sherman in an all-out battle. His last couple of fights have been electrifying, and I gotta say, even though he has one loss on his entire career, he's got a bunch of submissions, 2 finishes, and now he's going up against Johnny Walker. If he gets past him, it will be huge for his career. So I'm really anxious to talk to Justin Ledette, and maybe he'll call in tonight. Let me see if Terry is ready. Hey, my man. Call this number. Let me know what you guys think down below about Joe Giannetti's fight. If you think the ref should have stopped it, I shared the video. You heard what Mitch had to say, but in that position where it was a bunch of unanswered shots, Joe was landing some elbows. I'm trying not to be biased. I think that maybe it could have been controversial, but when you're a fighter, like Mitch was saying, you don't want to hear that when you get a win. It's not Joe's fault that the ref stepped in. He peppered him with, 50, 60 unanswered shots. What are you supposed to do as a ref? Let somebody get pounded? What do you guys think about this? Am I being biased? And do you think it was enough for Joe to get back in the UFC? Or like Mitch said, do you think that he needs 2 more fights? Because that's the truth as well. You know, if you're in the UFC, you have a chance, and then they drop you. It's very, very rare that if you win 1 fight, they're like, all right, we're going to get you back in the UFC. He's had 2 fights, one being a draw, which he almost finished. The second fight, which was last night, he gets the W. So I'd say, maybe by the end of this year, if Joe goes in there, get 2 more finishes, does it in fashion, he'll get the attention of Dana White once again. But they're bobbling so much right now. I think his best bet is he got the win, right? He's got the win. His best bet is if somebody falls off a card and he gets that call up. He's been on the Ultimate Fighter. He has been in discussion with Dana White. He's a known name. The fans clearly want to see Joe Giannetti in the UFC. They think he got robbed. I personally think that Joe got robbed. The quickest submission in Ultimate Fighter history. Goes in there, he undefeated his entire career, loses 1 fight in the finale against a very tough opponent. These fucking dogs. And then the guys that he's beaten get signed. So a little frustrating there. He's training over at AKA alongside DC, along Habib. These goddamn dogs driving me fucking nuts. All right, I don't know if Terry's going to be responding. I was really hoping that he was going to be calling in. Hopefully that he was going to be sitting by his phone ready. But I don't think he is. And he has such an amazing story. We will be getting him on soon. Retired Army as infantryman. Retired due to life-threatening car accident. He's now a cage fighter, making a difference and hoping people sees that it's not the end. Very inspiring story. I've been trying to get him in on Pure Evil MMA for a very long time now. He's supposed to call in tonight. Maybe he'll message me right now. I doubt it. He was supposed to call in a few minutes ago. I was waiting for his text. I sent him the number, but this is now the second time this happened with Terry. Shit happens. So no love lost. If he messages me in just a little bit, I'll go live. But I think that does it for Pure Evil MMA, guys. What episode? We're almost at episode 200, which I'm extremely proud of. 2019, what an experience. We got a new laptop. We got an all-new setup and scene here. So I want to thank all of our listeners. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, Podbean. Guys, last but not least, I'm Evil Eddie from Pure Evil MMA. White knuckles till the end. Remember, without evil, there's no purity. Behave yourselves. Why you have to do it to him?